Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, Mystical Mediumship. So happy that you're here. I thought it would be fun to do another general psychic reading for the collective. So remember, this is a general psychic reading for the collective. I am going to pull one oracle card and see what I get off of it. So if it does not resonate with you, it's probably not a message for you. I just want to make sure that if it's just not working for you, I don't want you to take anything that doesn't work for you. So sometimes I'll get a lot of things off the cards, so it'll be in different chunks. But if it's not for you, please don't try to make it work. It's the whole point. It's general. So I don't want anyone to try to apply something that's just not meant for them. But I want to thank you again for liking, subscribing, and for sharing the video. It shows gratitude, and I genuinely appreciate it. And it also helps raise your vibration. And that's a very easy, free way to do it. So let's see what card comes out for the collective reading today. God, Spirit Guides, Universe Source. What? Okay, didn't even get to finish asking the question. Okay, the law of immortality. So, the way I do this is I look at the cards and then I read the energy off the cards. And then sometimes I'll get images, I'll hear things, I'll sense things, I'll see things in my third eye. So that's usually how it works when I read an oracle card. For those of you who are new to the channel or not sure what I'm doing, that's how it works. It's the energy off of the card currently and what I'm sensing, feeling intuitively, or sometimes I'll see images and things like that. But the card is the law of immortality. Time is only of the essence for your full expression. So I'd like you to be able to see the card too. It's funny, when I first looked at it this way, I saw it differently, but when I put it up here, it looks like the sun is actually radiating down. But when I looked at it myself, it made me think of the moon. So I'm just going to take a minute and meditate over the card. So I'm getting a few things here. Some of you are actually really intuitive yourselves. And I see the crown chakra being lit up on some of you who actually have the ability to have visions yourself. Some of you are very fearful of death, or are concerned about a loved one who's really sick and passing soon, or you're afraid they're going to pass soon. But those of you who understand the concept understand that our souls live forever and we never die. So that you'll see them again anyway. Some of you don't quite grasp that concept, so maybe you're watching this looking for answers, and you're scared. So I also get a sense of some of you are really scared and you're looking for answers for a loved one who is sick. Because I feel really cold. Like hopeless. Like you feel really hopeless right now. And so you're searching anywhere for answers. Yeah, that you feel like time's not on your side. I don't know if it's about death or time's not on your side for something. If it's with a relationship, or if you feel like time's running out with a job, or a connection, but you feel like there's like a countdown going. Someone feels like there's a clock and it's counting down. Like I hear 10, 9, 8, almost like it's like countdown for like New Year's Eve, but it's not for like a happy celebration. Like you feel like you're in a pressure cooker and there's like this countdown going on, and you're really anxious about what the outcome's gonna be. That's why you're watching this. So I already jumped from the person who was concerned about their loved one, but they're not concerned because they know that they're going to live on and they'll see them again in the light, or heaven, or the source, or however that resonates with you. Now there's this other person, or maybe there's several of you who are worried about different things. One could be worried about a relationship, one could be worried about work, another group could be worried about finances, losing a home, money. I feel like debt collectors or something like that. But there's this countdown that's going, that's like it's like making my chest tight. Like I'm anxious. I'm really anxious over it. Like I want to hyperventilate. So I feel like some of you are really nervous about that and you're afraid to express it to like the most important person to you. So that could either be a spouse, that could be a parent, a sibling, a close friend, whoever is the most important person to you in your life that you would work with, or could work through potentially, or might have answers for you as it relates to this situation. That you're afraid to express this fear of what this countdown is. I would say it's okay. The person that you could talk to would understand, would probably help you through this. Because, again, the sun shining and all of this makes me think of not just the crown chakra, but the rose quartz, which makes me think of how we activate our heart chakra. So whoever, and then right here, again, the sun like going into the light, divine, you've got like source, your angels, God, they're all with you. Your spirit guides, your ancestors are with you. And you also have the sun shining down on your fear. So you have so much love, and people who, or a person who would want to help you with this, that it's okay to reach out for whatever group feels like there's so much pressure around them right now. There's someone there who would understand and want to help you and be able to help you find the resources for that. I'm feeling that some of you've really lost all of your faith, actually. Like, you've really ascended and you've left like traditional, like secular kind of secular religions behind. Some of, if it was being Muslim or being Jewish or being Christian or take it how it resonates, whatever those types, whatever faith it is, being Hindu, whatever it is that a lot of you have kind of left or want to leave, or no longer believe in those traditional types of faith-based secular kind of beliefs, or the way you were actually traditionally raised, and you are really spiritually enlightened now, and it's becoming more difficult for you to interact and resonate with the people that you used to, or still are within your families, with your partner. There's a lot of conflict even with how you're raising your children, because you want them to see maybe a bigger or a different type of picture than how you originally thought you were going to raise your children in terms of faith. So that is causing a lot of discord at home, or disagreements maybe. Yeah, I think that's difficult. I feel like some of you are really meditating a lot and connecting with your spirit guides and your angels, or you're able to see the colors. So if you can't quite see them completely, you're able to see the different colors that they can take on. So usually energy's color at first. Sometimes they'll come in human form because it's easier for us to comprehend. But sometimes when we're meditating, we'll just see different types of colors, and the colors will kind of change, if you will. So, like, you might see different vibrations of like blues, and they'll be like almost like different, like look like a ball that might be outlined that's like changing in like different shades of blue, or it could be green, or blues and green hues that will move around, kind of like how the cloud here kind of changes. I could see some of you are seeing that when you meditate, and that's like a guide or an ancestor coming through and communicating with you. Some of you are also starting to see a lot of synchronicities within the universe and nature and all around you. So you're seeing how everything is interconnected. So you're seeing the connection between what the flowers represent, what numbers represent, what the time on the clock means, you're seeing, like the same numbers repeated again and again. You're interested in what your life path number now means, and you're starting to understand that all these things are intertwined and that everything is talking to you. So maybe you're seeing like a red robin every morning, so you know that's a synchronicity for you. You might be seeing beetles. Beetles are good luck from the ancient Egyptian culture. So for some of you, maybe beetles are something that you see a lot, or ladybugs, or things like that. So you're starting to see the synchronicities of things, that this is always showing up. Why is this always in my house? Why can't I get rid of these beetles? Well, those were a huge sign in the ancient Egyptian culture, actually, a very, very good luck. So I think you're starting to see the synchronicities. You might keep seeing like 333, 222, 22, 111, 11, 888. Actually, 666 is a very good number too. It's not the devil. So some of you are actually seeing that. I feel like some of you are actually dealing with somebody who has a big addiction problem. I feel like it's drinking. Some of you are dealing with somebody or trying to help someone get over a potential drinking problem. Because it looks like I see I see big pints of beer, and I see where it's like they're filled to the brim and there's like the foam on top. You know, when they fill like a beer up, there's like some kind of like foam on top. I don't know what it's called. Like the head, I think it's called the head of the beer. I see two hands carrying like big, almost like it's like what they do in Germany. What are they called? Two big pint. I don't know what they're called. Two big pints and a big head of beer on each of them. So I feel like some of you are dealing with people who might have drinking problems or other types of addictions, maybe drinking and drugs. But I really see a lot of heavy drinking. It could be a family member or someone really close to you, or you're trying to help this person get sober or the person stay sober, so they don't fall backwards. So you might be their light to help them stay sober, because you're the one person they want to stay sober for. I just want to get for. That's really specific. I get that for like one or two of you. You're the one person they would stay sober for. Is there anything else? Yeah, I definitely see the addiction. I'm sorry, this one's not as exciting or as positive as I usually see. I see tons of starseeds everywhere, and so this may resonate if people are starseeds. I'm also seeing, it looks like this one almost looks like there's like a solar eclipse. So some of you may have been given like a spiritual eclipse didn't we just have a solar eclipse? Or was it a lunar eclipse? I don't know. I'm not really good with astrology. But I think we just recently had some kind of special eclipse. So whenever we did, I feel like some of you were just given a special spiritual gift. Might have unlocked something. So maybe that's why some of you are starting to see those colors and those hues. Like I was saying, you're starting to see energy of like your guides or your ancestors coming through now. And you're starting to see the bigger picture of how we all are connected. And we live infinitely. And that's why you're no longer worried about your sick one. I want to see your sick mother. But there's a lot of help here. So for everyone that I touched on, if it's the person with the countdown, if it's the person with potential drinking, if it's the person who's concerned about loss or illness or death, there's no need to fear, because there's people around you who love you unconditionally, who all want to help. All you have to do is ask, because there's so much love that's surrounding you. Like the energies around you. There's one prominent energy around each of you, but some of you have multiple. But there's a lot of love that wants to be here. Yeah, there's a lot of love. There's something else I'm missing. Sorry, I just need a moment. It's almost like you're surrounded by a divine white light. I can see divine white light around some of you. Like there's auras of white light, and when we say white light, that's the pure light of like an angel. It's the highest vibration you can possibly be, because I'm seeing hues of white light around some of the energies. So some of you are divinely protected. That's why I keep saying, I know some of you are very anxious. Like I could feel the anxiety earlier, the fear earlier. Some of you have become spiritually enlightened. And some of you are trying to help. Like that one person wants to stay sober for one or two of you. Some other people may have other addictions they're trying to get help for. But who's ever helping the people or the people who are seeking the help, there's real divine guidance here with this pure white aura that I'm seeing, which is the ultimate vibration to have. So hopefully that helps resonate with some of you. I don't know if you can see it on the card, but you can almost see it right here going up and up. And as I was starting to stare at it, that's always taken a while, I started feeling tingles all the way up my back and around my crown chakra. And so when that happens, I'm like, wait, I know there's something here, because I was just feeling it all over my body. I was getting shivers everywhere, and my crown chakra was going crazy. So you're really divinely protected. All of you in different ways, as you're seeking or providing the guidance that needs to be there. So I hope that's helpful. If it is, feel free to leave a comment or email me. If you want a personalized reading that can be very specific to you, please feel free to email me. Thank you again for liking, for subscribing, and for sharing. I truly appreciate it. And I wish you a beautiful evening, morning, and afternoon whenever you watch this. Bye.